Most of us view the boomers as everything wrong with society because they get so brainwashed by their own TV, by news, by mass media, failing to understand that we do far worse to ourselves with the internet. The choice to choose the information that you intake does not give you the best result. It gets you more addicted, more brainwashed, because you choose the exact poison that would work on the emotional state that you have in that moment. So you choose exactly, instead of letting the news give you something interesting and then something horrific, something happy and something sad, and going over that cycle and letting them choose, you choose for yourself what to get propagandized with and radicalized with. And it starts so nice, so beautiful, so happy, so joyful with useful things. And then you get into politics, you get into spiritual things, you get into conspiracies and fringe ideologies. Alternative media is much more addictive. And we see this in the world right now. Alternative media is winning over the population. And yet we do not understand. We think that we have this big crisis of meaning. We do not understand how to fight it. It's not a crisis of meaning, it is a crisis of overwhelm. We have too many choices. We give ourselves too many choices. We give ourselves this overwhelming amount of information. We give ourselves this overwhelmingly intense emotional feelings from our screens. And the solution is so idiotic and so simple. It's one word. It's boredom. But our minds would rather do anything than be bored. But if you really want meaning in your life, you have to get so bored that your projects are more interesting. Writing that book, making that painting, doing that video, starting that new hobby is much more interesting than watching videos. It robs you. It absolutely robs you of all of your life and your energy. You do not have anything. You're overwhelmed and you're doing it to yourself. But you see, you have to put this idea into your brain that being bored is better than watching absolutely anything, no matter how useful it is. Just don't watch it because you will start that cycle again and again and again. No, if you really want some information, take it in written form. You can find an article, you can find something. Writing doesn't really have as much control over you as a video, as an intensely designed video to really put these fears into you. Write it down. Boredom is better than watching anything because it is the thing that will give your life meaning, because you will have the time to ask and to answer, what do I want to do? Like so many addictions, quitting your phone and social media can be so hard because it has been there when you were lonely. It has helped you when you were sad. You've learned so much about history and nature. It has so many positive attributes. But if it zaps you of energy, if you cannot put it down, if you lose hours and hours, and you know you would want to do anything else, then quit entirely. Just put your phone down. And for a few hours, that's all it takes. Get a little bit more bored. Don't touch it, don't use it, don't text friends, don't call anyone. Just get bored. Stay in your house, stay at your desk, start journaling, do something that's different, and just get yourself bored. I would encourage you to start so many more hobbies. Do some meditation, go on a walk, do something, sit in silence. Even that is better if you feel this overwhelm, this lack of meaning. Get a little bit more bored and understand that if you do that, everything is solved. Your focus, your meaningful existence becomes great again. Your happiness levels, everything is better and better. Yet we avoid that boredom as if it's the plague when it's actually the salvation.